Hey everybody, it's Mandy. Welcome back. I am so excited to do this reading tonight. There was just like a huge thunderstorm that came through and like lightning, and it just all felt hyper romantic and super powerful. So I love kind of like having that energy in here. And I've also never done channeled love notes before. So that was like a really fun practice today to kind of see what comes out. So you'll all have to let me know in the comments if this resonated. It is a general reading, and some of these are very specific, so take it how it resonates. But what's going to happen is each one of these envelopes has a love note from your person. And then I'm just going to pull some cards at the end to get some extra guidance and or clarity on your situation. Just kind of see what comes out. It may pertain to the love note, or it may not. We'll just kind of see what Spirit has in mind. But yeah, so thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all the likes and subscriptions and all the good stuff. It just means so much, and I'm so grateful y'all are here. And now let's get into it because I'm just so excited. Okay, bye. Hey, Pile 1, if you chose this number 1, this love note, this is going to be for you. So let's see what one came out first. This one was funny. Okay. Babe, oh my God, so much drama. What the hell? Listen to me. Everything is being blown so out of proportion. We need to learn to listen to each other. We're fire and ice. When we're on, we're on. When we're off, it's like the Arctic. We need to learn a middle ground. Something lukewarm, LOL. These mood swings, the desire, the push, the pull. Can we please fucking even this out? We love each other. It's so stupid. So here's what I suggest. We write letters to each other. We're both total hotheads, so sometimes our words get blown out of proportion in the moment. This way we can get out our full arguments respectfully. Also, your mom needs to stay the fuck out of our business. She's manipulative and messing with you. She drives me crazy. And then she turns you on me. And I'm actually the one taking care of you and loving you and wants the best for you. Anyway, I love you. You're driving me nuts. Yeah. I'm doing the same. Can we please figure this out so we can go back to having sex all the time? LOL. Really, babe. Because, like, you know I need you. Kisses, you asshole. Just kidding. Oh my God, please don't start World War III for that. It's just a joke. And then we've got the channeled song is Rock Your Body by Justin Timberlake. So you guys, clearly we've got two heads. We've got lots of fire energy. I'm thinking like Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Maybe not your signs, but somewhere in your chart. Maybe your Venus are two like fire signs. But people that are kind of like going at it and just like bumping heads, you know, the sex is great, but there's like just kind of some sparring back and forth. So let's kind of see what's going on a little bit more in depth with some tarot. And I'm going to pull a bunch of oracle cards as well. But first, let's see here. Spirit for my pile number 1s. What is going on with these guys? Don't be so quick to walk away. Dance with me. I feel like having some more fun in your relationship, like not taking things so seriously. You know, like Rock Your Body, like it's a song about dancing, or it's just a dance song, but I'm getting the sense of like, keep it playful, don't keep it so combative. Try to understand that not everything with your person is going to war. You know, we don't have to take everything so we don't have to take everything so personally. And one more, Spirit. I'll take these guys too and see what's going on. Okay, so yeah, you're both inflicting some wounds on each other, but you both absolutely love each other. This is like you could be married. You know, this is 4 of Wands is, you know, celebratory energy, marriage energy, celebration, you know, fun, lots of fire, you know, King of Wands we've got here with just lots of fire. But there's like some heart hurt. And I feel like ultimately you guys have this beautiful, like I'm definitely sensing like long-term relationship, if not marriage. You know, a beautiful history ahead of you. A beautiful way of life ahead of you. You've got 10 of Pentacles energy, which is like legacy energy. It's like building this beautiful life together, you know, being financially stable and having all the things and kind of looking back on your life and being like, whoa, like we created this, especially with this Four of Wands here. But I feel like there's just, you know, some, you know, this Hermit reversed, I feel like rather than taking some time out sometimes, you know, they say never go to bed angry, but sometimes we need to go to bed angry. You know, sometimes we need to take that time out. We need to take a little break from each other, walk it off, let go of the steam, to be able to come back. Yeah. And I feel like, so we've got King of Wands here. So we've got, I feel like two masculine energies. So actually, you know, you could be in a same sex relationship, but we've got someone here who's like very passionate, inspired, driven, kind of life of the party, like just, you know, lots of fun, passionate, sexy, hot, you know, energy happening here. And then we've got this grounded King of Pentacles energy, which is like very stable, loves luxurious things, loves, you know, things to be, do the way that they are. So I do believe that you probably both have some fire in your chart, but I feel like these two energies sometimes clash. But ultimately, I feel like you've got this great, happy home life, like when we're not sparring with each other. I think it's also important to, for the sake of your stability and the balance in your life and the balance in this relationship, to make sure that you both have your own independence, to make sure you both have your own sense of freedom, your own sense of worth, your own money, your own things that you like to do. Because I feel like right now, a lot of it is coming from, you know, I'm not sure where this person ends and I begin sometimes. You might feel a little trapped. Somebody, you know, there may be some codependency here. There might be some, you know, I feel like we're not taking the time out together to respect each other. Like we need to set some boundaries here. Like we need to give each other some space, and we need not to be so claustrophobic. We need to feel so imprisoned, so trapped sometimes. And I don't get like a, you know, a huge, terrible energy here by any means. I feel like this is just kind of like some lighter guidance. Take it how it resonates, because there has been some harsh things said for sure. Okay. But long term, I feel like this is a great, stable relationship. We've got two kings here. Okay. That energy matches. But there does need to be some divine feminine energy in here too. Okay. And I feel like letting you both have your independence will bring in some of that divine feminine energy. Okay. So masculine energy is very active, very, you know, kind of charge ahead, masculine. And then, I mean, I'm completely, you know, a traditional masculine energy. But I feel like we need kind of like that empathy, that compassion, that like, let's take a breath. Okay, let's use this hermit energy. Let's like take a time out. Let's take a breather. Okay, we don't have all the answers. Let's hear each other out. And yeah, in the letter, you know, your person suggested writing letters. That is a great creative way to speak your feelings and to speak your truth. And that way you can kind of take your time with like your rebuttal, or kind of like really marinate, let things marinate for a bit, and then come back and, you know, read what the other person has to say. And, you know, that just might help you, especially if you kind of have some sharp words happening. So that's kind of what I'm getting for you guys. Really, really interesting. How fun. Let's pull some movies for you. So we've got Thelma and Louise. Dramatic ending, that's all I want to say. Two kind of hotheads that take off, you know, two soulmates kind of, you know, these two women. But at the end, they're like, you know, I'm not going to deal with my shit. I'm just going to drive off a cliff. Spoiler alert. So that's kind of humorous. And I feel like your person was very humorous. So that doesn't surprise me that came through. The Parent Trap. Interesting. I have no idea why that's there. And while you were sleeping. Wow. Huh. The Parent Trap. There may be kids involved here. You might be a twin. Maybe you're in love with your brother or sister. You guys, I have no idea about these. Spirit, the Parent Trap. Oh, duh, the parents. They're trying to put the parents back together. So there may be kids involved. But, you know, the parents, they're two people that love each other, but man, they just pushed each other's buttons all the time. And then finally the kids are like, can we just like, you know, remember what we enjoy about each other? Okay, so there you go. While you were sleeping. It took her a long time for her to speak her truth. So I feel like there's something here about speaking your truth. Love this movie. While you were sleeping. Let me let that marinate while I shuffle some more. Spirit, while you were sleeping. I feel like, you know, it's just kind of a sense of, you know, at the end of the movie, you know, so if anybody doesn't know this movie, she saves a guy from the train tracks. She's a toll collector for the like the T or the L or whatever the subway is for you. And she's in love with this guy who always, you know, he doesn't say much. He just kind of puts his money in, and she's like, thank you, have a good day. But she's in love with him. And one day he gets pushed onto the tracks. I don't know, I'm telling you all this. Read the book. It's a movie. I'm just kidding. And long story short, she falls in love with her brother. But she falls in love with the whole family, basically. Like, they invite her into the family, and she doesn't have a family. And so there's something here about speaking your truth, like at the very end. Like, she doesn't speak up to the very end to say like who she loves. So I feel like there's a lot about speaking your truth and about family, ultimately, like being a part of a family that matters. I don't know, you guys, take it how it resonates. Sandra Bullock. I don't know, maybe you're Sandra Bullock fans. So I'm just going to pull like a bunch of cards, and then I will speak to them. Spirit for pile number 1. Oh, you know what too is, and while you're sleeping, they always talk all over each other. They never listen. The family. It's really funny in the movie, but so there might be some guidance here to just kind of like not do that to each other. Okay, let's see. Spirit for pile 1. So we've got Capricorn, Scorpio, Gemini energy on the board here. Step up and lead. Interesting. I feel like it's important to be the leaders of this relationship, like to kind of be the adults, to kind of like step up. And like, that's another thing about the Parent Trap, is that these two people, you know, kind of were acting like the children, and the children were kind of leading the whole thing, being like, you guys love each other. Can you like stop off this behavior? It's like childish. We're more adult than you are. Then reveal what needs to be seen. So I feel like with that heart hurting, Scorpios are deep divers. They're not afraid of the dark side. And I feel like you guys need to be a little bit more vulnerable with each other. We need to really kind of open up to the darkness, to the things that we're not saying. Things that aren't illuminated really need to be illuminated. Okay. And then we need to put that shit behind us and move forward respectfully. Okay. And then we've got speak your world into being here, first quarter moon in Gemini. And I feel like, you know, the goal here is to see each other as equals, you know, to manifest that, to speak it, to, it's so interesting. We've got like all that king energy, but it's so wrapped up in like the worst parts of the king energy sometimes, you know, like that going off the deep end, hothead kind of bully, energy, rather than like using the best parts of the masculine energy, like leadership and stability and, foundational energy, being action oriented, like in a leadership, ability. And so I feel like we need to manifest this for ourselves, and we need to speak your world into being. I almost like have this image of like you two holding hands and kind of being like, this is a new beginning. Like this is how we are speaking that, almost like kind of like renewing your vows a little bit in your kitchen, and just being like, do we want this for us? No, like let's do it differently, please. Okay, final card here. Harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. Okay, so yeah, I feel like that's the ultimate goal here. Spirit's like that is what we need to speak into being here. That's what needs to change a little bit, okay? We've got inner power, the divine father. Divine father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. Let me read this one because I'm not sure. I feel like in regard to this is about you trusting your inner power, trusting the fact that power isn't just raging, that power actually is not raging. The most power that we can have is to kind of keep things steam, or even keeled, and to use your inner power to show up for your person in a way that is beautiful and lovely and has boundaries and independence and freedom, to really trust your inner power, not to go off the deep end. Do I want to read that? Yeah, I guess I will. I said I was gonna. Inner power. You are blessed to receive the support of the Universal Father today. You have the power within you to create your world, and you are being encouraged to see that this power is only in place when you are coming from a place of love. Release any toxic feelings and feel blessed. Knowing God is with you today, you are so powerful when you share your love with the world. A powerful leader of love. There are two ways of accepting power. You can use it to instill fear and overpower others, the not so great masculine energy, or you can use it to guide and empower yourself and others, the beautiful masculine energy. Lead by example and be the powerful, loving leader you desire to see in the world. You're powerful and filled with love. And ultimately, and this is Shiva, I think, ultimately, Spirit is asking you, like your person's not in this reading right now, okay? But they're coming through. They want to, create stability here as well. So, but Spirit's asking you to step up and lead first. Then we've got the inner voice. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. Yeah, like I feel like this is something and it's like that hermit energy reverse. Like we need to take the time out to like really go within sometimes and kind of cool off and trust our inner compass rather than fly off the deep end. We've got connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. Maybe make your person a little mix CD or something, but also, any creativity. There was something else. Oh, what was it? Something that had, as I create, I will share harmony. And I didn't say it because I didn't, but the word creation here was like creativity. I feel like creativity is really going to help you. And then we have connect with music. So there's something about some of you might be the creative types, playing your guitar, listening to music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. Maybe when you're feeling like super crazy to like put on some music and kind of change that energy into something and transmute it from, negative energy into something positive. Write some songs. I remember this woman, Kina, she's like the best song, Girl from the Gutter. She writes her songs. She says that she writes her songs in the moment that she feels something. It doesn't mean that that's how she feels all the time, but her songs are a representation of how she feels in that moment. So, when you're kind of in that moment, it might be a great time to, write a song or however this pertains to you. Okay. Then the last ones we've got here, we've got devotion to the small and rings of time. So let's see what all of this is about. 32. Oh my God, this is so fun. Okay. Devotion to the small. She bows. She honors growth. She sees that within the smallest flower there is the teaching of the earth, the gospel of Gaia, the mystery of life demonstrated. She recognizes that she too is of nature, subject to the mysteries of growth and life, that in honoring nature and taking pleasure in life, she opens her heart to allow great creation to happen through her. This is the feminine wisdom alive in men and women with open hearts. There is an innate wisdom within you that understands this devotion to the Earth Mother as an important step in fulfilling your spiritual destiny on this planet. She is speaking to you now, letting you know that there is a small change happening, something that is growing within you that you may recognize but not think is so important. Yet she tells you now that it is very significant. Soon you will see that what you thought was a seed to yield a single flower is actually blossoming into a lush garden of manifestation. And before I lose it, I want to say something that this might be teaching you something you will need later on in regard to leadership. Like, I feel like you might be stepping into a position of leadership in regard to your life in some way. And I feel like, I feel like this in your relationship will help you, almost like, learning to not be a hothead with your family, so that when people, lash out at your, at you, you're in leadership, you're not for everybody. Not everybody's going to be happy with you and your growth and your evolution, that it's going to give you like a thicker skin. It's going to give you like a better skill set, like more in the toolbox to be able to lead like really beautifully. Okay, so take this seriously, because it starts at home. It starts within. It starts with this inner voice. Okay, and then I feel like it's going to transfer out. So it might feel very small, but when we tend to the little things, you see like what a big difference it is. Okay, gratitude and love for the small changes happening are leading you into fullness that you can only dream of. Enjoy. This message of this oracle for you is that your blossoming is occurring now, and the Earth Mother has gratitude for your presence within her being, for your work, for the work you are doing to help other human beings. She asks for you to surrender any concern you have to her, to let her creative power continue to gently guide you into your rightful place in the world, that you may shine as you were born to do in service to the evolution of this planet. She is helping you now. Trust her. Okay, so there might be more in there for you than I even know, you guys. So take it how it resonates. But yeah. And then final message here, we've got Rings of Time. Sorry if I sound a little nasally. I'm getting over being sick again. Okay. Divine timing is granted to us as a gift. Sometimes if we want to be further ahead than we are, that gift can seem like a restriction rather than a generous holding. Much like traffic that moves systematically so that not only one car, but many can reach their destination according to a greater harmony and alignment. We are like individual cars that must sometimes accept red lights and at other times can flow swiftly through many green lights. It is just this way, the systematic flow of divine energy through human manifestation. Your spiritual maturation is happening perfectly. There is no need to bother yourself about timing. When doors open, walk through. When there appear to be no such openings, rest and reflect. The rings of time serve you, beloved. This oracle brings you a message that the divine is completely responsible for the timing of every event, opportunity, and happening of grace in your life. All you need to do is live your life. Everything else is taken care of for you now. This applies to all of your plans and the unfolding of all your relationships. Let it all breathe and let the divine happen as it will. Okay? Divine timing, divine timing, divine timing. Okay, you guys, let's do one last little how to love yourself card, and that will be it. This is your mantra. Okay, Spirit for my pile ones. For my pile ones. Here we go. Every habit and pattern I create serves me in some way. Oh my gosh, was just saying with that devotion to the small, starts with the small stuff, and then it's going to escalate out into your world. When I am ready to let it go, the universe helps me release it. Every habit and pattern I create serves me in some way. When I am ready to let it go, the universe helps me release it. I have the power to make change. Okay, step up and lead. Okay, pile ones, I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated for you guys. Definitely let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, if you chose this number 2. This is your love note from your person. Let's see what it is. Okay. My love. Wow. Never in a million years did I dream that I'd find this. I can't believe it's real, that this is happening to me. I'd given up on love for so long. I didn't think I could love again. I didn't think I had the strength. Then you came along and obliterated every fear, worry, doubt, and concern. You let me be me. You see me, care for me, love me. I don't have to be anybody else. There's no false pretenses. I don't have to perform, to please, to fit in a box. I'm just me. And you love me for it. I cannot thank you enough for this love. It heals me. You heal me daily. In your words, your actions, all that you do to prove to me that you love it, that your love is real. I cannot believe I'm so lucky. It brings me to tears. Thank you so much for being so tender, so patient and kind. You truly care about my needs, and it's a breath of fresh air. You make me feel light as air, so hopeful for life, like I can do anything again. And you, so strong, wise, so unendingly strong. You're my rock. Thank you so much. Thank you. You really no idea how you've changed my life. You give me hope for the brightest future, a future together. Holy cow, I can't even believe this. I'm so happy and feel so safe for the first time in my life. What a gift that is. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Love me. Your channeled song is You Are in Love by Taylor Swift. So this is beautiful energy, you guys. This was like so beautiful. This person is just so like, there's like the energy is just, it's so, such a relief to feel so safe in love. And you guys have knocked it out of the park, just kind of like in your action, in your thoughts, in your, you know, the things that you say, like you show up. You don't just like say a bunch of shit. You don't just love bomb, like you're there. And that is really beautiful. Well done, pile two. So let's see what other information we can get here based on your relationship. But I just like, that was one of the most beautiful energies that came out. Like your person is just so in love with you because there's such gratitude that like they can just be themselves. I mean, the freedom that there is in that is so powerful and beautiful. Okay, Spirit, for my pile twos, any more information here in regard to this relationship? What information in regard to this relationship? Can I get one more, please? Can I get one more? Oops, please. Okay. On the back. So it's interesting. I feel like some of you might actually be in separation with this person. Wait, let me hold on. So I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you showing up as this beautiful Empress energy. Okay, this is someone that is very nurturing, kind, compassionate, fertile, creative. The Empress, she's all four queens in one. Extremely powerful, very intuitive, strong leader, a powerful manifester. And there are definitely some things I feel like interesting. You guys are gonna have to take this how this resonates because I'm not sure how this pertains to the message, but you know, there's some boundaries that have been set, I feel like. And there's some in action here. Let me get some clarification because so, you know, I mean, it could be that there's separation here, and that this person is writing from their higher self or from their future self. Like it's really, really interesting. Spirit, can I get clarification on the Queen of Swords? Yeah, so there were some clear boundaries you guys had to set. And good for you, because interesting. I feel like you, yeah, there's definitely some kind of separation, some kind of stagnation here. I feel like, okay. I feel like you feel very hopeless about the situation. I feel like you are kind of questioning a lot. You've had to set some boundaries in the past. There's definitely some like things not happening. Yeah, there's like some kind of ending that's happened here. Okay, painful ending. A lot of things said that were very painful. We've got the Chariot reversed, which is, you know, very fast moving energy. You know, things not working out. Or things not progressing, I should say. It's a very balanced energy typically. So there's, you know, just this imbalance, this like, ooh, like what's happening. And then we've got this Four of Swords, which is all about rest and recuperation. So this is like a big timeout for me after this ending. Something has happened here. We've said a lot. And we're just kind of feeling like we're tired of feeling like imprisoned. We're tired of feeling having to be so strong and resilient. Like we've got these walls up. We feel like we kind of have to like be ready for a fight. We've been wounded in battle, and we are, there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of passion here. We've got wands, you know, so there's passion, there's spark, but like we've been hurt and we're just kind of like ready for the war. We're ready for, like, we're waiting for it. Like, when is this? And I feel like there's communication that we're waiting to come in. But we haven't had it yet with this Eight of Pentacles reversed, okay? We're ready to build something. When I'm building something, sorry, Anna Delvey, you guys, inventing Anna, watch it. It's hilarious and rich people are stupid. Okay. Yeah, we've wanted to build something with this person, and for whatever reason, they're not showing up right now. And I feel like, you know, with this Ace of Swords, this is all about like new breakthroughs in regard to action, truth, knowledge, speaking the truth. We've got this Knight of Pentacles here, and I feel like they are slow and methodical. Yeah, like the Hierophant kind of popped out earlier, you know, which is Taurus energy. So you know, the Earth energy moves very slowly. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel like they are slowly progressing. They want to build their money here, potentially, before reaching out. And yeah, there's just been lots of like thoughts happening in your head, just like, I don't know like what's going on, but ultimately I feel like this person really loves you. I recommend like going back and listening to that letter again, because that's where they're at. You just can't see it. And we've got, you know, Page of Wands reversed, which is, you know, kind of like new inspiration, and you're just kind of like not feeling you know, the Star is a card of hope, and I feel also like we are supposed to be stepping into this Empress energy. Okay, this is a very powerful energy, and I feel like we're supposed to be the star of our own show right now. We're supposed to step into the limelight, and there's something where like I feel like this is taking from us. Okay, and we don't need that to happen anymore. Okay, so take that how that resonates. You know, these are kind of like very specific messages, so yeah, always take it how it resonates. But let's see. I'm just going to pull some more oracles and kind of see what comes out as some guidance for you, okay? Guidance for my pile twos. Guidance for my pile twos. New Moon in Pisces, we've got Attuned to the Divine. You guys are so much you don't know. So much you don't know. And I feel like communication's coming in, and it's going to feel like a waterfall. Pisces. When is Pisces? Pisces already passed, right? That's February-ish? No. Yes. New moon in Pisces. I feel like maybe the new moon in Pisces kind of started some things moving. First quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power. Yes. For some of you, this always reminds me of dancing. Any movement you can do to get out of that mental headspace and kind of step into release, dance, movement, body movement is just like a beautiful way for you to release all of that crappy mental energy, like when we're in the when we're in the hamster wheel, or it's like any just like energy that like attaches itself to us. And sometimes our people can attach to our energy and like use our energy. So I feel like, it's really good to set boundaries. And I feel like any kind of movement you can do, dance, to like elevate your energy, to get you out of the blahs, to step you back into that limelight energy. This is a person that is not afraid to be seen. Okay. So we really want to step into our power here. But I feel like this love coming in, I feel like the new moon in Pisces, could potentially have started to set things in motion. Okay. I feel like communication is coming in. We've got first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. Okay. So again, like that mental energy, that hamster wheel, that need to know everything. And, there's so much we don't know. So I understand like, having to try and figure things out. But they're saying, like, we got this, like release, relax, relate. That's right. That was Whitley Gilbert from A Different World. Wow. Really dating myself. If anybody's seen that show. Relax, relate, release. First quarter moon in Pisces. We've got Pisces again. Okay. Honor your feelings. So, and this person's kind of like out on their own. I feel like when we're feeling emotional, it's really time to ground. Okay. It's time to like go out by some water, a creek, a lake, ocean, if you can, even a fucking pool, if you can. A glass of water, drink lots of water. Honor your feelings, okay? Maybe write some letters and burn them. Again, with that movement, I think that's just going to be so powerful for you. Let's see what else comes out here. Oh, and let's pull some movies. I forgot to do that. Pull some movies from my pile too. We've got A Star is Born. Yes. Okay. Again, you guys, you've got the star and you got A Star is Born. Okay. You were supposed to step up into the limelight. You don't know if this person loves you. Okay. I feel like there's communication coming in, but in this movie, this guy goes off the deep end and unfortunately it's a very sad ending. You cannot let somebody else control your life. You cannot put your life on hold. You are a star. You have purpose. And it is time to born yourself into the world, okay? Kissing Jessica Stein. Interesting. So this is a movie, it's a really cute movie about a woman that falls in love with a woman. And she's like a straight woman that falls in love with a woman. And she kind of, dates a woman for a long time. So I feel like this is spirit just saying like, change it up, like you can't sit around waiting for this person. I'm not saying you have to go out and kiss women or vice versa or anything like that, but I feel like it's just kind of like play the field, do some things that you typically wouldn't do, like get on an app, like have some fun, go out and flirt, and then at the end of the day be true to who you are. She ends up with a guy at the end. Spoiler alert, sorry. Really cute movie, you should watch it. But yeah. And she's a painter. I feel like, doing some creative things too would be really good for you. But yeah, change it up. You never know. Never know. This person also may be typical from what you're used to. Eat, Pray, Love. One of my favorite books. The movie sucks balls, but sorry. It's like harsh. If you love the movie, great. Eat, Pray, Love is just a woman that ends a marriage and goes on a sojourn to Italy, India, and Indonesia, to Bali. And, it's just her learning to step into her power, her learning who she is. First she eats, she understands pleasure. She's like learning to love herself again. She's, eating her way through Italy and just having the time of her life. Ooh, here comes a thunderstorm again, you guys. Very powerful. Prayer, where she goes to an ashram and like goes through this spiritual awakening. Okay. And then love at the end. You know, once she feels like balanced, she's learned the difference between pleasure and spirituality. You know, she falls in love again. So I feel like, you know, this is divine timing is at hand. And then we've got Benny and June. So ultimately, I feel like you and your person are probably just a couple of weirdos. And that there's, you know, more at play behind the scenes. Like I think like the brother like doesn't want the two of them together or something. And so there's just like, there's just so much you don't know. There's so much you don't know. Okay. So take it all how it resonates. Let me make sure I'm still filming. And then let's get a little bit more guidance. Spirit, some more guidance for my pile. Twos. We've got manifesting miracles and inner power. Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world, manifesting miracles. And I feel like, you guys, I feel like you're going places, honestly. I feel like you are manifesting, yeah, like a spiritual awakening. I feel like you are probably getting lots of signs and synchronicities, you know, this spiritual awakening, like that's really standing out to me. And then inner power. I just read this in the last pile. I already don't remember what it is. So I'll read both of these real quick. You are blessed to receive this very special angel card as the angels, are drawing close to you to help you manifest your wildest dreams in the most miraculous ways. Miracles occur naturally, and when they aren't occurring, something has gone wrong. But the angels are helping you align your thoughts and energy so you can manifest the blessings you really deserve. You are a magician, and you have been handed the power and energy to create the life you deserve. Whatever you believe to be true is created, belief made manifest. The angels want you to know that the life you want is here and that you are in the perfect place and space to create it. You are filled with the infinite energy of the cosmos, so allow this energy to manifest blessings in your life. What do you want to happen next? As long as it's a love-filled thought, create it now. Yeah, so you guys are manifesting a bunch of shit, okay? I feel like limelight is on the horizon in a big way here. And then inner power. You are blessed to receive the support of the Universal Father today. This is Shiva, the Hindu god of strength and power. You have the power within you to create your world, and you are being encouraged to see that this power is only in place when you're coming from a space of love. Release any toxic feelings and feel blessed, knowing God is with you today. You are so powerful when you share your love with the world. You're being encouraged by God and his angels to be a powerful leader of love. There are two ways of accepting power. You can use it to instill fear and overpower others, or you can use it to guide and empower yourself and others. Lead by example and be the powerful, loving leader you desire to see in the world. You are powerful and filled with love. You guys, you have such purpose. Like, this is a calling, okay? And I feel like Spirit might be a little bit cranky that we're so focused on this person because they're like, you've no idea what we've got in store for you, okay? Yeah, this is a calling, like a true one. Let's get a little bit more. Okay. Spirit for my pile twos. Ooh. Study, spiritual enlightening, magical powers. Ooh, and strength on the bottom here. Okay, something high like intuition. Strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina. I empower. Okay. Magical powers. I weave and clear. I cast and know. Magic secrets to me now show. Ooh, I love it, you guys. You guys could be very psychic, very intuitively. I mean, the Empress is highly intuitive. I feel like this is a call because of your calling. This is also a call to study, to learn more, to, you know, if maybe you be tarot readers yourself. Maybe you're tarot readers yourself, or maybe you have gifts, or maybe you had dreams as a kid. Maybe you've seen dead people. I feel like you're really supposed to step into these intuitive abilities. Okay, let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. I feel like there's so much going on in your mind right now that Spirit's like, it's, you know, okay to like they're helping you. They're going to help you with this because this is what we're supposed to be diving into right now. This is how we can best utilize our time, not by worrying about this person, but instead to really focus on ourselves and up leveling into this beautiful spiritual awakening of like fun psychic gifts and magical powers. I mean, this is like, yeah, psychic ability. It's going to create such healing. There's something here about like recreating yourself, reinventing yourself, like out of the ashes, you know, rises this phoenix almost. Really beautiful. Yeah, okay. And then finally, we're going to get a Journey of Love card. Spirit for my pile number 2s, who are so freaking cool and about to take over the world. What have we got here? Cosmic Butterfly. Can I get one more? We've got 2 9s here, 36 and 36. So I would look up the number 3636. But I also 3636, and I'd also look up 9. Or 9s are about endings. So you might want to look up 99. Sorry, Spirit, that was too many. I'll just take the. Okay, I'm just gonna do it over. Be clear, please. Just need one more. I feel like they want a couple to come out for you, though. Spirit, pile number 2. Yeah, they've got some messages for you. Oh, that's too many. Okay, I'm gonna take this one and then. Sorry. Okay. So the Cosmic Butterfly. Okay. You are being reborn from the pulsating womb of the Divine Mother, on fire with her creative power. You are being transformed whilst living, to surrender certainty in favor of openness, to accept the smallness of your everyday life whilst admitting to the magnificence of your being, to open up to the divine light that pours through you into a myriad of forms, endlessly creating, destroying, creating again. This is your sacred task. Life is thriving within you. This may not feel stable as yet, but will certainly feel exciting as you enter into yet another cycle of rebirth. Let this life seem as though you are living many lifetimes in one. It is possible for you to encounter the totality of human experience in this lifetime, should you be open to it. This is treading the enlightened path, embracing all of life. Holy shit, you guys. You have chosen this for yourself and been blessed with it as a possibility this lifetime. Why not let yourself be broken down and reborn through the workings of nature? Another life within this one beckons you on now. The message for you from this oracle is that if your life feels like it is falling apart, then take heart, for it is falling apart to come back together in a new way. You are going through rebirth, just like a butterfly in a chrysalis. The agony and the delight, the sense of dying and being truly alive, can all be held in the serene space of your heart. Surrender into what you are becoming now, and know that what you are leaving behind is but a shell that once will have held your fast emerging new self. Whew, you guys, OMG. Yeah, you're doing like Eat, Pray, Love, like all on your own in your apartment. Like a huge transformation taking place. Holy crap. If somebody can let me know what 3636 is in the comments, I'd be grateful. Then we've got the communal dance, and this is all about finding your community and finding your tribe. This one comes out a lot for me. Yeah, as this huge change happens for you. Okay, you're finding like a group of like-minded people, you know, potentially like other witches that want to dance under the full moon with you. People that get you, people that let you be who you are, people that love you no matter what. So yeah, look for your tribe, create it. And then we have Dream a Little. The divine wants to bless you with inspiration, just as a lover would come to the door of the beloved with a spontaneous gift of flowers. So dream a little. Let your imagination wander and wonder. What if? What else could be? Breaking down the rigid walls of expectation. Just because something has been done, Just because something has been does not indicate that it must continue in the same way. So dream a little and receive your spiritual gift. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way or has just recently been received. It isn't flight of fancy, it's a gift from the divine. Receive it and believe in new possibilities. So you guys, there's some beautiful epiphany happening for you. If you don't know what that is now, I think that's why that spiritual up-leveling, I feel like you're going to figure that out right quick. Okay, but Spirit wants you to dream, to see what's possible. Maybe in regard to all your spiritual powers, yeah, I know I was psychic, but I didn't know I was a medium, or even bigger than that. I've always wanted to travel the world, and teach people, maybe you're a public speaker, maybe, I don't know. But, yeah. Okay, we've got, finally, no matter what I choose to believe or say, the universe always says yes to me. Therefore, I choose only positive thoughts and words. Okay, you guys? Yeah. Especially in regard to this relationship. Okay, honestly, I don't feel like it even matters. I feel like you are on such a journey. It's like Spirit's like, yeah, that's the least of what you should be thinking about right now. I feel like it's kind of going to come back together after this has kind of happened, honestly. But it's really, really important as you progress, to stay positive about things, to manifest, to release the old way of doing things because you're stepping into such a new way. For some of you, you've had some endings. So maybe you've gotten out of relationships. Maybe some shit has happened, and so we need to remember that we are not who we used to be. Okay. You get a really strong sense of that. To step into a new sense, I would do lots of affirmations, lots of journaling, any kind of healing work, any kind of spiritual up-leveling. Okay. And then we've got with affirmations. Thank you, Spirit. We are on today. With affirmations, I claim my inner power. Okay, you guys, I've mentioned this before, but I have an affirmation bathroom. Okay, it's got stuff all over. You're beautiful. I just am worthy. I deserve to be able to pay my bills. I deserve, I am safe and secure within myself. I love myself. Whatever you need to hear. Okay, affirmations, say them out loud. Listen to them at night. Write them out. Anything that you can do. All right, my pile twos, you have a really fascinating and gorgeous life ahead of you. I mean, the sky is the limit. Okay, so get yourself, out of this space as best you can. Okay, what's meant for you will never pass you by. Okay, Spirit has got your back here. You need to get started on your purpose because it's so important for the world. Okay. All right, pile number twos, if this resonated, if you liked it, please like the video, please share and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Hey, pile number three, if you chose this number three, this is your love note from your person. Let's see what comes out. My love, it seems like just yesterday we were kids, playing, talking, laughing. You've always been my best friend. I know I can count on you for anything. It's times like these I look back on these days and know we'll get through this. There's so much going on right now, so much loss and fear. I feel you hiding sometimes. I know we've been in a better place, but please don't ever doubt my love for you. We will always make it. I'm sorry if I haven't been there as much as you needed me to be. I didn't understand the extent of all you've been going through. I just want you to know I'm here now and I'm so sorry. There is no one in my life more important than you. No one who gets me, loves me, understands me. You are so beautiful. When I think of you, it brings tears to my eyes. You're an angel, my ride or die, equally ethereal and hilarious. We have a bond that nothing can break. So while things feel heavy right now, know that I will always be here for you. We're going to get through this together and we'll come out stronger on the other side. With so many unknowns, it's so scary, but you are my one true constant, my guiding light. There's nothing that will ever come between us. All my love. And your channeled songs, you guys, are Let's Stay Together, I think Marvin Gaye, and It's Nice to Have a Friend, Taylor Swift. Okay. Also, something I channeled while writing this message is that for some of you, this is not for everybody, but I feel like somebody is nursing a family member right now or helping someone transition the last stages of their life, either a parent or a grandparent. So I feel like the weight of that has kind of caused division in your relationship. That's not, again, not for everybody, but I just wanted to honor that as that came up. So let's see what else is going on here for my pile threes. Spirit for my pile threes. What is going on here for my pile threes, spirits? Okay. Woo. Can I get one more? Can I get clarity on Can I get? I tried to say. Can I get a clarifier? There's the word on the Queen of Pentacles. Get a clarifier on the Ten of Wands. Clarifier on the Three of Wands. Get a clarifier on the Knight of Pentacles and on the Ten of Swords, please. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I feel like there's been some division with your person, some kind of conflict, some kind of just something that's been a burden on you. And I feel like there's some kind of ending happening as well. For some of you, I feel like you're nursing a parent, you're helping someone through a transition, their last stages of their life, or a grandparent or something. For others, I feel like there is something where maybe a job ended or just like some kind of big finality in your life, where you've had to put your dreams on hold. Ultimately, it's like just major stagnation, having to see things from a different perspective. I feel like what you want is to like build your life and to kind of keep going. You've got some seeds planted and you're like, when is it my time? I've been manifesting all these things and like things aren't working out. And I feel like it's causing like heaviness in your relationship. And I feel like we want to build, but right now there's such stagnation. There's like so much burden to carry that we are kind of just like in kind of like dream mode. Kind of wishing things were different. Like, oh, I can't move right now. Like, and that's hard. Like if anybody is like transitioning a parent, it is a long, lengthy process and it is so gut wrenching. And, just from the people I've, talked to that have had to go through that, it's so much energy and your life is just on hold. And it's just like this huge labor of love. And I feel like, most likely you're very happy to do it. But at the same time, it's like, and for others of you just going through this like major life transition, it's like something here has ended where it's caused you not to be able to move forward. Maybe you had a falling out with a boss even. And there's some decision here that needs to be made that's really keeping you awake at night. We've got the Nine of Swords here, which is a very high anxiety energy. lots of, inner dialogue. For some of you, even, I'm getting that you might be reconsidering this relationship. That we were like, do we even want to be? For some of you, I feel like you're married with this Hierophant card here, and we're kind of questioning that. And I feel like this is you, this Queen of Pentacles energy. Someone that is typically very grounded, very stable, has, a beautiful, luxurious home. You are not afraid to like work for things. You're very practical, very career minded. And I feel like right now, like you're just not able to do that for whatever reason. But there's like a big decision that we're making here, and it's such a heavy burden while you're going through, other finalities in your life. Which is interesting because, this person is like, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. And you're just kind of like, I feel like I'm getting a sense of like my shine was dimmed. Like, I dimmed my shine in all of this. I want the Six of Wands energy, this fame, this glory, this success. I want success in my life, and it's not like in a superficial way. It's just like you have something to prove. You want to have a purpose. Fulfillment of something, and I feel like you haven't been able to do that. I feel like for some of you, the wind has kind of been taken out of your sails, or the rug's been pulled out, or we're just kind of feeling powerless, feeling like we're not, like there's just a lot of stagnation. So we're going to get some guidance for you guys. Okay. It's obvious that your person really loves you. But if they can't show up, I mean, it's interesting. I feel like a lot of these letters are written from higher selves rather than from our actual person. And sometimes it can be like it's like on the 5D, we're all good, we're all in love, but like if they can't transmute that here on earth, if their action isn't loyal, or they don't show up for you in a way that is like real and legit, sometimes we do have to make those hard decisions, for sure. Okay, Spirit, for my pile threes, they've got a lot going on right now, so what guidance can we give them? Pile threes. Pile threes. Release your blocks. First quarter moon in Scorpio. For some of you, taking care of yourself is really important. Meditation, yoga, only you are going to know what this is for you. Okay, but it's something to question, because on the bottom we've got new moon in Scorpio. Okay, go deeper. Okay, there's a lot that you're learning about yourself, that you're learning about the situation. This could be one big, transformation for you, one big, kind of a deep dive into yourself, kind of really knowing your darkness and your light, knowing what you really want and what you don't want. And so whatever blocks are keeping you stagnant, are keeping you stuck, Spirit wants you to take a deep dive right into that. Okay? Because it's not just about our light. It's also about like, honoring and accepting, the dark parts of ourselves. At the same time, we've got this juxtaposition of focus on the positive. Okay? Are we stuck in a place of, worry and fear and hopelessness and, potential death, or, just these endings? And then we got lighten up, last quarter moon in Leo. Okay. So it's like we want to do the work, but we don't want to take things so seriously. All those burdens can be so burdensome. The Spirit also just really wants us to like make sure that we're keeping our vibe high, like keeping our energy high, which is why I think like yoga would be really good for you. Okay. Treating yourself, taking care of yourself. Maybe, if you haven't done a little lipstick and makeup in a while, like that might feel really, really good to kind of remember yourself again, honor yourself, take care of yourself. Okay, let's see what else comes out here. Oh, let's get some movies first. Okay, so we've got Garden State. Garden State. Interesting. I don't know why I've got this in a love reading, but so this is a love story. It's kind of about somebody, well, I mean, the main character is kind of a zombie. He's been on medication for years and years and years, not telling anybody to go off any medication. And he meets this girl who kind of sparks him awake, sparks him alive. And so I feel like there's a sense of like coming out of our zombiness to experience life again. Okay. But that might be a good one to watch if, it's been a long time since I've seen that. Love Actually. There's lots of stories in there. Gosh, so many stories. Spirit, what is love actually about? What does this pertain to? Emma Thompson's character comes to mind, where her husband cheats on her and she's like, he's like, I'm such a fool. And she's like, well, you've made me a fool too. So maybe even there's some cheating in this relationship. I don't know, but take it how it resonates, you guys. There's like a million different stories in there. But ultimately, I feel like it's kind of like believing in love again. Like most of those stories aren't that heavy. Some of them are, much lighter. And I feel like maybe it's just kind of like lightening up and kind of, focusing on the positive and seeing love, again, and what that actually means. Yeah, take out resonates. And then The Princess Bride. As You Wish. I'm not a witch, I'm your wife. Princess Bride. I'm kind of getting a sense of wanting someone to show up for you, as you wish. Yeah, I feel like there's just like really disappointment that, this person kind of hasn't had your back the way you needed them to. And, I don't know, you guys. Take it how it resonates. You've got homework. 3 movies to watch. See how they resonate for you. But I feel like you've been very loyal to this person. And I'm not sure that they've been the same. We have You Are Protected, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. So I feel like, with all those burdens happening, things going on, count your blessings, focus on the positive. Okay, so sorry, so many messages coming in. You're protected. So I feel like maybe you're kind of scared of the darkness a little bit. Maybe you're scared of taking the deep dive. Like, what is really there for me? Am I really going through major depression? Like, what does that mean for like you might be a little bit nervous. And or just like you just might be under so much burden and stress right now. And if that's the case, like Spirit is just saying, like, no, you're protected. Okay, your guides and your angels are there. Just pray for them to protect you. Pray for them to, keep you out of negative energy. Okay. because I do feel like a lot going on, which is why it's so important to kind of like maintain a sense of humor. Maybe that's why the Princess Bride is here, to kind of get you laughing again. And we've got count your blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. Focus on the positive. Okay, the best thing that we can do to get ourselves into a better state of vibration is always gratitude. Okay, so it might be great to, like, even in the chaos of your day and all that you've got going on, is to make a gratitude list at night, 10 items every night. And we're still filming, good. That might be something that's very beneficial to you, okay? But definitely being in gratitude. I feel like we're kind of dreaming right now, like, oh, I wish. And Spirit's like, be grateful for this moment. Be grateful for, like, right now. Transformation, yeah, transformation is occurring. Thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. Okay, so I feel like there's something pretty big here that has ended. Something that I'm not going to know about. Sometimes the stories that my clients give me after I've read for them, it's like, holy shit, I did not know that's what I was reading. So take that how that resonates, but there's some kind of transformation that's happening and occurring. Spiritual gifts. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. Okay. Take that how that resonates for you, you guys. Yeah, I feel like this is a part of some kind of spiritual awakening for you, kind of a coming awake, that garden state energy, wake, coming alive. And she kind of does that in The Princess Bride too, where she just is kind of like sad and depressed, and then when she finds her Wesley again, she kind of comes alive as well. Kind of like believing in love again, believing in, the goodness of life. And for some of you, it might be highly intuitive and just kind of, maybe you've had that on hold. Maybe we haven't been trusting our intuition as much. Okay, let's get some more guidance here. Spirit for pile 3, yeah. Pile 3. Psychic protection. Okay. So, interesting. All right, pile 3. Maybe your health is being affected. You're divinely protected. You're protected. You're protected. Psychic protection. Spiritual gifts. There's a great little psychic protection spell in this deck. I'll actually read it to you, because usually when cards come out where it's like 2 kinds of, protection, they're not messing around. That's not to scare anybody. Okay. It's just like, I feel like you've just got so much going on. Maybe you've got some haters. Maybe I don't know, but take it how it resonates. But we're gonna read that for you. And then we've got imagination. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. Okay, so that's kind of like that coming alive, that spark again. Finding that spark, allowing ourselves to imagine something greater than what's been. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck, we've got joy. As I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. Okay, so Spirit kind of wants to get you out of this like low vibrational energy and to come up back into the light. Okay, because clearly you're highly intuitive, and clearly, like, with psychic stuff going on, you're kind of, I feel like you're aware of this kind of these kind of things that can happen. Okay, when we're lower vibrational, it's easier for us to be beaten down by others, or for others to take our energy, or for the haters or the vapid people at the water cooler to just kind of yap their mouths, and kind of just take, or, I don't know, take how that resonates. But psychic protection. Go to your sacred space and light a candle. Visualize a circle of white light all about you. Say out loud, around me now, a shield of gold protecting me strong and bold. Harmful energy cannot find any way into my mind. No discord, malice, or hate can find a way to penetrate. I am protected with this shield wall. Attackers now, they all fall. Dark words, dark thoughts, by the spell they are now caught. And by the power of 3 by 3, as I do will, so mote it be. Really see this energy pouring in from the universe. Yeah, go to your sacred space and light a candle. Visualize a circle of white light all around you. Say the poem. And then read this. Really see this energy pouring in from the universe to form a series of interlocking golden shields all about you. All that is good will be permitted to enter, but this interlocking series of shields will not allow any harm to come near you. So arrows, daggers, all the nasty things that humans can send to each other will strike the shield wall and fall. Due to the magic interwoven within it, intended harm will be instantly shattered and transmuted. You are now psychically protected all about you. Best of all, the shield wall is light, efficient, and flexible. There is no heaviness to this energy, just light, golden, impenetrable protection. See the circle of white light shimmer, shine brightly, and be reabsorbed into the universe, taking your magic into the greater world so it can return to you 3 times in power, protection, and strength. Blessed, protected one, you are safe. And I also got a hit while I was saying that. For some of you, you may have gone through a marriage, and that's your person's energy that wrote the letter. And they could unconsciously be sending you negative energy, okay? Or the people in their life, or the people that they're talking to behind your back, or something like that. That's not for everybody, but with that Hierophant there, that was reversed. You could have gotten out of a marriage and you're kind of re-establishing yourself, coming alive, believing in love again. And I feel like, we need to laugh again, get that higher vibration up, and to know that we're protected, and to make sure that we really are protecting ourselves, because there's some icky energy out there. Okay. Again, not to scare anybody. It's just when we're intuitive, when we are that high vibrational, okay, haters are always going to hate. Okay. So pile 3, let's get one more last little bit of guidance here. One last little bit of guidance for my pile 3s. Also, be very clear about who's around you. Okay. Only trust people you know are your ride and dies, because this is a major transformation and transition for you. I highly recommend, letting relationships fall away that no longer serve you. Okay, if people aren't there for you 100%, let them go. And then on the bottom of the deck, we've got this guy. Okay, so this is a lot of reading, but they've been worth it thus far. Towering Magnificence. You are entering the presence of the truly great and sublime divinity. Okay, spiritual up-leveling here. It is without form, yet exists within all forms. It is humbling, and yet asks nothing of you. It just is, and when we encounter it, we are moved beyond words, beyond mind, and into the realms of the heart that we may never have experienced before. It takes a brave soul to meet the towering majesty of divine presence. It can be a terrifying experience as limitations, preconceived notions, and identities crumble in the wake of its light. You are being brought to this place out of love because you are ready. Your soul has been craving connection to something so much larger than itself, to find something worthy to which it can devote itself entirely. This greatness is becoming available to you now, to be witnessed to the extent that is helpful, so that you may find the greater purpose of service which your heart craves. You are ready. This oracle brings you comfort that your inner path, your opening up to direct experience of the divine presence, is happening now, according to divine timing and grace. This is also confirmation that you are connecting with your spiritual guidance more consciously now, and that any sense of self that appears to be falling away from you now is because your divinity has outgrown it and a new awareness is taking its place. Damn, you guys, this is a big ass shift, a big ass transformation, a big ass spiritual awakening for you. Okay, this is like divine calling in a bit. This kind of sounds a little bit like another pile. I can't remember. I think pile 2. But yeah, divine timing for the spiritual awakening happening right here. Heart of the moment. You are entering a time in your life where past and future are colliding. In this present moment, you have a powerful opportunity to decide how you wish to continue in a certain pattern of relating or not. This may mean leaving a relationship or starting a new one. But even if you cannot yet make that decision with peace in your heart, you can still partake of the heart of this moment and decide how you shall choose to be. Will you speak? Will you choose to let go of shame and criticism, of judgment and anxiety, of loss and despair, and just be with your own heart now? Will you choose in this moment to trust yourself? Even if that trust says you have to wait a while longer before you can make a more long-term decision? This is a time when you can alter your future, stepping into relationship with another, with the divine, with yourself in a new way. Even the smallest choice for love is a step in the best direction. You have the heart of the divine within you. It's not too hard for you to choose love. Let go of the people who want you to choose jealousy or fear or doubt. Their games are not nearly as fun. Choose love, and who knows, maybe they'll join your party instead. This oracle brings you a message. You're in a transition zone in your life and relationships. Holy shit, yeah. It is one moment that will manifest as many opportunities, where one choice will open up many pathways to fulfillment for you. We always have the chance to create our future with our present choices, but at this time, you're in an especially fertile karmic period, having just come out of a cycle of learning and about to enter into a new cycle. This is the time to be willing to take a chance or a risk to be happy within yourself, no matter what is going on around you. Your life is about to take a karmic turn, and you can feel peace in that knowing. Woo, you guys, you're on a powerful trajectory. This is a big shift from like past karma being done into a beautiful new state. You have elevated, you've gone through it, you've learned the things. Wow, and Spirit is really honoring that. Damn. And then finally, we've got 2 more. Falling. Don't worry, you may fear you are falling, but it's just your soul diving deeper into the ocean of bliss. Are you sensing parts of your life flying away from you, out of your control, as the momentum of your divine surrender takes over and becomes more powerful than the old adhesive between you and what no longer serves? Laugh, cry, celebrate, and ponder. Whether it makes sense or not, you are like a perfectly ripe fruit falling from the universal tree, succulent and ready to be enjoyed for all that you are. If you wait any longer, this moment will be lost, and you'll end up on the ground, having to decay and go to seed in order to start the whole process again. This is not so bad, but what a shame if your sweet nectar was not to be savored by a hungry world. You deserve to be declared the most delicious, juicy fruit that ever was. So fall. You'll end up exactly where you are meant to be. This oracle contains a message for you. You are being called closer into divine union and into the fulfillment of your destiny now. It's safe for you to trust what is happening. Go with it. It might seem like you're being asked to take a leap of faith. It's the right timing for that. It's your time to give yourself in love, without holding back of anything of yourself. Whew. Damn. Yeah, it's all about just choosing your destiny. Oh my gosh. I feel the power here. I feel the burden of it all. Within nothing, there's everything. This last one, you guys. Thanks for letting me read these. From a point of stillness, a moment, a complete universe is opening up to you, endlessly expanding. Your every thought and intention sends ripples of consciousness through the universe. What a creative being you are. You're sending consciousness into motion, bringing your creation into being, with every inner desire, with every whispered wish. The universe receives your yearning and aspirations with open arms, returning them to you as manifestation in your life. What is really in your heart? Open your arms, sigh, speak your truth aloud to the loving universe, and receive it as your destiny manifesting now. This oracle brings a message to you. Something that you want is on its way to you. It may seem to be coming out of nowhere, no sign on the horizon to give you hope, yet it is coming to you anyway. It is spiritual law that you cannot be denied the manifestation of your heart's desire. Trust and remain open to the tide of universal love rushing toward you. swelling within you now. So you got some crazy manifestations also coming in. Wow, pile 3, like, I want to know. I want to know, like, what is going on? If you don't want to put it in the comments, private message me. Wow. Such purpose, like so much opening up for you. And let's not be stuck in the past. Let's definitely, like, move forward, because there's just so much waiting for you. Oh, that's too many, guys. Can we simmer it down? Can I get one here, Spirit, please? And pile 3s. Wow, they just have, like, all the affirmations for you. Just one, please. So affirmations might be very helpful for you, pile 3. Okay. Okay. You got 2. That's better. I wake up in the morning loving myself, praising myself, and telling myself, I love being me. Okay. My day begins and ends with self-love and appreciation. Yes, you guys have been through the ringer. It is time to take care of ourselves, to love on ourselves, to truly know ourselves, and to elevate. Everyone is unique and different. If we are like other people, then we are not expressing our specialness. Okay, you guys have a calling. You're probably a bunch of weirdos. I am my own unique self. Okay, and this is probably why you need this psychic protection. Okay, because when we are different, when we are unique, when we outshine others, when we are up-leveled, when we are glowing, people have a lot of shit to say. Okay, so we want to take care of ourselves throughout this process, but know self-love and honor, like, your uniqueness. Okay, pile 3s. Gosh, what a reading. Diggity damn. Yeah, if you like this video, if it resonated, please like it, please share and subscribe. I will see you all in my next video. I also hope to see you in the comments, because I'm so curious. But I'm wishing you guys the best. Okay, much love and light. Bye. Hey, pile 4s. If you chose number 4, this is your reading. You guys, this has been illuminating. These letters say one thing, and then sometimes the cards come out, and it's like, whoa, there's, like, so much shit going on. So we're going to see what's coming out for my pile 4s. Oh my gosh, what's this one? Okay. My darling, I am so grateful to be with you. You are emotional, communicative, romantic, and tender. You're extremely passionate about me, and our sex life is off the charts. Loving, exciting, safe, adventurous, hot. I am so grateful that the passion between us never dies. We adore each other, and we make our relationship a priority. I am so grateful that I have someone that understands me, challenges me, is thoughtful, and appreciates all of my gifts and abilities. I'm beyond grateful that you encourage me to propel myself out into the world. You don't save me all to yourself. You know I have a higher purpose and believe in me. You are so unbelievably gentle and protective of me. You aren't afraid to be intimate and vulnerable. We trust each other implicitly. You're my best friend, and that friendship runs incredibly deep, spiritually deep, lifetimes deep. We have so much fun together. We're always laughing and playing. People envy us, and it makes me sad they'll never have what we do. Our home life is fun, supportive, and incredible. I never thought I could be such a kind parent. Our family life is abundant, fun, spirited, and always loving. We actually enjoy spending time together. Our family is tight-knit, and our holidays are off the charts. I am over the moon that I'm with someone that knows themselves. You're wise and compassionate. You care about the world and other people. You're spiritual and follow your heart. I love that we travel together, alone and with our family. There's nothing forced about our relationship. We just enjoy ourselves. Our connection is deep and incredibly intimate. It's so beautiful. It takes my breath away. It is healthy, loving, compassionate, full of grace and mercy, tender and sweet, and we are both grateful every day in utter disbelief how good we have it. We are blessed and we know it. We are beyond grateful the universe chose us to be a part of the change. Together we help elevate the world. My love, I'm manifesting this for us. Want to come along for the ride? Question mark? Smiley face? Love me. Channeled song, Gorgeous by Taylor Swift. And, oh, you guys, The Rainbow Connection. Listen to that. that was a surprise. But, you know, as I'm writing, you know, the stuff, yeah, the rainbow connection, something about like the dreams and the having a dream and like manifesting it, I'd imagine, because this is crazy. This is like the first letter where it's like a letter, but then at the end it's like, I'm manifesting you. So I'm guessing that if you pick this pile, you are also manifesting this person. Okay, I feel like you're manifesting each other. And then you may not even know this person yet. Okay, this could be like a letter. I mean, these are letters from your person, but you know, they may not even have a person. Like, this might be a letter that they wrote to the universe, this manifestation, and you're just happening upon it, which is crazy to think about. Crazy. Okay, so that's really beautiful. That's like a gorgeous life. Let's see what. Did I drop a card? No. Let's see what comes out. I'm just going to get some more information in regard to what's going on right now, because that was a twist that I did not see coming. Or you do know this person, and yeah, I don't know. Okay. Spirit, for my pile fours. For my pile fours. Ooh, something came out there. Did it? No, it went back in. Like a little groundhog. For my pile fours. What is going on for my pile fours? Somebody's keeping something close to their chest, that's for sure. These cards do not want to come out. For my pile fours. Okay, Spirit, can you clarify the Six of Pentacles, please? Clarify the Six of Pentacles. And can we clarify the Knight of Wands? Can we clarify the Page of Swords? The Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here? And why the Lovers is reversed. Why is the Lovers reversed? That's amusing. And the Queen of Swords on the bottom. Okay. Pile 4. What the H-O-D-H. So what's interesting is that we've got the Lovers with the Two of Cups here. This is like the soulmate card. And the Lovers, which are like the two big romantic cards in the deck, and they're both reversed. We've got the Queen of Swords here, which is always like a boundary setter. This is a person that's not afraid to communicate. This is a person that is knows how to detach from a situation. You know, not the Queen of Cups, very emotional, you know, speaks their, you know, they're from their heart. Like the Queen of Swords is somebody that like kind of has like judge energy, like very, just like can cut through the bullshit of something. And they know how to use their words wisely. Okay. If this was reversed, I'd be a little concerned because sometimes that can be like careless and reckless with words. Underneath here, we have the Empress, the High Priestess. Holy shit. Five of Wands, walking away from something that is not emotionally fulfilling and ending. In the middle here, we've got the Page of Swords, which usually involves taking action in regard to something, speaking our truth about something. There's some stagnation here. Definitely stagnation here. So I feel like this person's manifesting you, and you are also manifesting this person, but on your end, there's some major stagnation. I feel like I get an energy that they're kind of ready to go, kind of playful, like with the gorgeous Taylor Swift card or Taylor Swift song. I feel like they're a big dreamer with the Rainbow Connection. And something I feel like is keeping you from this. And I feel like it's this Knight of Pentacles energy. I feel like there's something going on either with your money or with your stability. There's like something that is keeping us from feeling unstable. And we're dreaming, like we are, yeah, you're absolutely manifesting this person with this Two of Wands here. But there's no beginning happening. They're like the Fool card's reversed. You know, we're dreaming of being this Knight of Cups, dreaming of being this, you know, he's the most romantic dude in the deck. We're dreaming of this offering this person something. Right now we feel like left out in the cold. This could be you, or this could be your person. This could be like how you have treated them, how they've treated you. Something, you know, it's not a nice feeling. And I feel like with it reversed, it's like, yeah, we want to come out of that energy. We just kind of want to fix this. We want it to feel good again. And there is stagnation. The Lovers and the Two of Cups reversed. I need to get more clarification on that. And then we got the Knight of Wands, which is also very, you know, passionate driven. Like we're very passionate about this. I feel like there's attraction here. And right now we're just kind of like dreaming of the day. Dreaming of the day that this changes. In the past, we've got like Six of Pentacles energy. This idea of equal give and take. You know, with this Emperor energy reversed, I feel like this is you, this Emperor energy with this Knight of Pentacles both reversed. I feel like you do not feel on your throne right now, which is why you can't move forward even though you want to. Like we've got this like Emperor energy, this Knight of Swords. He's like the fastest moving dude in the deck, sometimes like a little bit impulsive. And, you know, I feel like you want to show up, you know, with this, you know, generous spirit, with this, you know, equal give and take. You know, there's such hope here. But I don't get the stagnation. So let's, what cards do I have? Maybe I'll just, Spirit, why? Do I want to quick grab another deck? Why? Yeah, we're not manifesting. I feel like we're not stepping into our power. This Magician here, like the Magician upright, is a very powerful energy. You can manifest anything. You have all the tools to do so. I feel like this is a lack of belief in ourselves, a lack of belief that we can have what we want. Something about the need to control, I think, our finances, create a solid foundation for ourselves, and the Strength card in reverse. Not feeling like we have the strength to do this. Spirit, why do they feel like they don't have the strength to do this? Why do they feel they don't have the strength? Why do they feel like they don't have the strength? I don't want to jump to conclusions. For some of you, you might be married. Why don't they have the strength to do this? I'm actually not, I mean, to me, this is like, we're addicted to an idea of something. We're addicted, like we've got this Four of Wands, which usually represents like a celebration, marriage, and then we've got this Three of Wands, which is about building something with somebody. And this King of Cups is about just being, emotional and um, the King is very masculine energy, but he can speak his feelings. He's not afraid to be vulnerable. He's not afraid to offer his cup. He's not afraid to show up with his heart on his sleeve, but, in a very healthy way. With this Devil reversed, I feel like it's almost like we're stuck to an addiction of this idea rather than movement. And I don't understand why. That's not okay. So there's been some kind of conflict here for sure, that has really wounded your heart. So maybe with this Queen of Wands here, okay, or Queen of Swords, sorry, there's been some boundaries set. There's been some truth that's been told. We may have had our feelings hurt in some regard. There might be some ego here with this Five of Swords, wanting to win at all costs, not being able to. There's a lot of mental energy here. It's so funny because we've got all of this wands, which is, passionate, desire, sexual energy, inspirational energy. It's like very fiery. Sag Leo, Aries energy. Okay. You may be any of those signs, or you may have that in your chart. And that is the reason why we're not necessarily taking action, because we're hurt. But we've got the Ace of Wands upright. So for some of you, you could really be taking action, with this Eight of, oh my God, so many wands. Horny devils, pile 4. Eight of Wands is all about communication, things happening at a fast pace. So maybe you're going to move forward sooner than later. Because, we're feeling kind of divinely inspired here. There's, new breakthroughs in regard to our inspiration, our passion. And if you don't feel that yet, I feel like that inspiration is coming. But we really need to use our intuition on this. I also feel like we are fighting our intuition. Okay. There's a lot of mental energy here. I'm hurt. Like you're operating out of past hurt and ego rather than out of your heart space because you're hurt. Okay. Never any judgment on my part, but I feel like, yeah. And with this, like walking away from something in the past that may have taken a lot of your money, and kind of just zapped all of your inspiration, zapped you. Some huge ending. It's like, you have the world at your fingertips and it just kind of was all snatched away in some regard. It may have been a marriage that you've gone through. I think I may have already said that. But yeah, we're fighting our intuition. We're thinking from a headspace like that hamster wheel. This could also be fear of rejection. A need to be right, honestly. But the thing is, this Queen of Swords isn't reversed, so I feel like, and with this King of Cups here, I'm getting a sense that you're a person that feels things very, 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 very deeply. And when somebody sets a boundary with you or speaks their truth, sometimes it's very easy for you to get hurt. Yeah, there's been like some kind of conflict, something that's been said that, we're really fighting that. We're fighting our intuition, the High Priestess. Okay, we're not necessarily listening to our heart, listening to that inner guidance, that inner voice. We're just kind of like at odds with ourselves. Like, this is you, 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 like battling, trying to figure it out when really Spirit's just like, Operate from your heart. Like you know the answers. Like I feel like this is, you know, what you know, like what you know you want. I mean, we've got the Lovers here and the Two of Cups, but they're both reversed right now. So let's see. I mean, I could talk this to death, but let's see what guidance. Ooh, let's do movies first, and then we'll see what guidance is coming in. Spirit, what movies do we have? Let's do one more. Okay. We've got Bridesmaids. Movie about marriage. Annie is really in her shit in this movie. God, I love Bridesmaids. It's so good. Definitely part of your homework. She was in a long-term relationship. It broke up, and she had a baking business, and it had to end because of, you know, it just all fell apart all at the same time. And she cannot snap out of it. And she brings that into her, she's bringing that into her life, her everyday life. And it's just a shit show, and it's affecting other people. It's affecting her. And so I feel like, you know, you might be in a place where everything has fallen apart for you for whatever reason. And Spirit really wants you to find find that spark again, to find, you know, that life is worth living, to realize you're so much stronger than you believe. Like the Strength card came out, like it's, you've got it in you. You just don't believe. The Magician card came out. You've got it in you. You just don't believe. Yeah, you got to want to fight for your shitty life. Right now, I feel like a lot of kind of just like hopelessness, kind of like detachment, kind of just honestly like that laying on the couch, like not being able to move forward, fuck everything, I can't, you know, woe is me kind of energy. And Spirit isn't about that ever. I mean, they want us to feel our feelings and to work through them, of course, but you know, fight for your shitty life, Annie. Watch Bridesmaids. It's so good. It's really funny. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you laugh. And I feel like you need laughter. Eat, Pray, Love. So I feel like this is about going on an inner journey, discovering who you are again. You know, one of my favorite books of all time, Eat, Pray, Love. The movie sucks, but if you want to do the cliff notes, it's just such a spiritual book, and the movie just makes it into a romantic comedy. It pisses me off. In this book, I'm actually rereading it now, so it's funny that it came up. She goes through this horrible divorce, and it's horrible. And she knows that she wants to travel for a year just to kind of like find out who she is again, because it was so brutal, so much money. She lost all of her money. And she wants to like understand, you know, how to have pleasure in life and balance that with a spiritual practicality. So she goes to Rome and kind of eats her way through Italy, and, you know, meets all these wonderful people and kind of like learns to find that spark again. So maybe you need to travel. Maybe you need to like go on an adventure. This is always like a travel movie for me. Then she goes to India and is, you know, spends time in an ashram where she, you know, learns the spiritualness of like meditation and like, you know, not letting our thoughts, you know, overrun us, and kind of heal all that past hurt and to kind of learn about herself. And then finally love, she finds love in Bali. And it's kind of like learning the balance of being in love again from a healthy space. So I don't know, take it how it resonates, but if you want to take a year off, that sounds fucking awesome. And then we have My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Interesting, we've got two wedding movies here. My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I haven't seen it in a long time, you guys. I'm so sorry. I just remember a lot of family. Big fat Greek wedding. A lot of family, crazy characters, but a love story between two completely different people. But it works out because they love each other. So this is your homework. Highly recommend you watch these, okay? Because there might be messages in there for you that, and Bridesmaids will just make you laugh. It's just so good, and it will make you feel good. Yeah, so let's get some guidance now, you guys. Some guidance. Spirit, Talk to them. What's going on? What is going on? Pile number 4. Pile number 4. Okay. Take inspired action. Fight for your shitty life, Annie. You guys, if you don't watch Bridesmaids, I'm coming for all of you. Okay? Coming for you. So good. You won't regret it. Okay. Take inspired action. Full moon in Virgo. Okay? You have the tools. You have, like, you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. The moon is illuminated. It is a full moon. Okay? We have learned from the past. We have paid homage and respected, all that we've been through, the past mistakes, the things we've had to walk away from. Spirit is saying here, you know what you need to do. And if you don't have belief that you have the tools or the strength, that you need to create this foundation for, like, whatever, Spirit's saying, like, all they want you to do is to take the inspired action. Okay, you do not have to know everything first, because we're asked to take the action. That is what is illuminated here. We don't get to have all the answers about everything. Okay. Step into your power. First quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power. Be bold. Aries are very fiery, passionate wands energy. Okay, so there's kind of finding our strength again. Fight for your shitty life, Annie. Like, step into your power. Like, know that you are strong. You are capable. There's a Brene Brown quote. Oh gosh, let me see. Hold on, stay put. But your time is up. Okay, like they're not fucking around anymore. And you're it's like you're missing a big opportunity. You need to can't speak. You need to shoot your shot. Isn't it March Madness? Shoot your fucking shot. Yeah. Okay. Last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. Okay, so if there's truth that needs to be spoken here, absolutely speak your truth. Like, what are we not being honest about? It's time to, like, come into that King of Cups energy. And then new moon in Taurus, know your worth. And this to me is like huge fear of rejection. Huge fear of rejection. Because there is so much you do not see about yourself. Do you see, like, how in the dark, and there's a one little glimmer of light here, it's a new moon. Okay, I feel like there is so much you do not see about your light, which is devastating. Know your worth, you guys. Oh, wow. If you think you're awesome at all, it's like, wow, there's like so much beneath the surface, so much to you that you don't even see, which is just like gut-wrenching and heartbreaking. But you guys, I believe you got it in you, okay? So, yeah, let's see what else comes out. Spirit for my pile of 4s. What else you got for these awesome creatures that have no idea of their own beauty, their own worth, their own sparkle and shine? Spirit for my pile of 4s. What is the guidance here? What is the guidance here? I feel like there's a lot you're not revealing. Like these cards are very close to your chest. Spirit pile number 4. Any guidance here? Pile 4, I feel like you are like I'm getting like an image of like grabbing all your stuffed animals off your bed and like hiding in the closet or like underneath the bed. Like not willing to speak, not willing to share. Like so scared. So sensitive. Hallelujah. There we go, pile 4. Creativity. By all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. $33, you guys. That's like the Christ-like number. That's, you've got a lot of purpose. You've got a lot of purpose, pile 4. And creativity is going to help get you out of like a mental mind space of hopelessness. Okay, it might teach you something about yourself. It might allow you to like crack open that heart space again. But 33 is a very, whoa, 333, you guys. Okay, they're really yelling at you now. 333 is kind of, yeah, it's like all about like angel communication and knowing that your angels and your guides are with you. Okay, lots of stuff coming through here. Yeah, new beginnings, 44, and then you've got another. Oh, the stuff you guys don't see about yourselves. It's really hard. It's hard to be a tarot reader in moments like these. You guys, you have such purpose. Like 33 is like a visionary number. It's like the Jesus number, like you have purpose. You're supposed to bring light to the planet. You've got prosperity here. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. We had earlier that 4 of Pentacles energy and that control. He's holding all of his pentacles like, if I drop one, like it all falls. And Spirit's saying like, you have no idea the prosperity coming to you, the prosperity you can create if you just let go of that mindset. If you just allow yourself to see a different perspective, to see a different way. So much more. Grapes, abundance. You've got fruit hanging on these trees. Okay. It's like painful. 333, please look up 333. Okay. You're not alone here. This is like divinely inspired. Knowledge, let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow. So yeah, this is like that not tapping into the intuition. Okay, we are trusting our own knowledge, our very small human mind, no offense, as we all do. God knows, I do it constantly. Let me tell you how it's going to be, universe. Well, Mandy. So for the first time, we need to step into our personal power, and that means doing things differently. We need to begin to trust our intuition and to accept these downloads of knowledge from our ancestors. You have so much wisdom within you that you're not tapping into because we're not trusting our intuition. For some of you, you may be, more practical, methodical, rather than more, spiritually minded, but like you're missing out on like such a huge part of yourself. I'm going to read this knowledge card and just kind of see what else is there. Knowledge. Okay. Knowledge, gnosis, the knowing of things, the receiving and understanding of information that can help us to make wise and healthy choices is an important process within our lifetimes. With this magical spell, this is a spell book, You will be assisted to meet the person with the best information for you, to find a place where you can study and come to know more, or to simply find the book with just what it is you need to know right now. Knowledge helps us make our way through the world, choosing empowering, beneficial decisions for our health, finances, relationships, career, and more. So it's like also, about inner study, trusting your intuition, but also, studying, maybe, manifestation or, sorry, I lost it. Or getting a mentor. That's what it was. Okay, getting a mentor, somebody that taking some intuitive development classes, or taking like a law of manifestation class, or something where, getting a coach. For some of us, this can be therapy. But something where we are reversing that magician card, reversing that strength card. So those come up because we are stepping into our personal power. We are making choices to take action in our lives. Okay, because you guys, you've got purpose. And right now you're just like sitting on your couch watching Castaway. Real Housewives. Okay. And Spirit's like, you've got to start making some choices for yourself. You've got to. I mean, you don't have to, but highly recommend. If the spell is chosen you, the universe is tapping on your shoulder, tappity tap tap, trying to share some important information with you. Perhaps you have not heard or trusted or understood, so the universe has decided to get your attention this way instead. I hate being the attention getter. Through the casting of this magical spell, you will be given something precious, an inner knowing that will help you to manifest your dreams. Pay attention to what takes place next. So you've gotten this card. Okay, I'm not going to get into the whole spell stuff. If you want it, email me or whatever, and I'll click the page and send it to you. But yeah, so like this is here to get your attention, to say, hey, you need to trust your intuition over you. Like we need to tap into that. If you have chosen to cast a spell, you are aware there is something you need to know, but this information may be hidden, misunderstood, or unavailable at present. This spell will change this. With a spell, the missing link in the chain of information will be revealed, your mind will be filled, and you will know what is best for you to do next. Allow knowledge to bless you, and when this knowledge comes through, you to trust it, okay? So you guys, very least, meditate. Very least, place your hand on your heart, sit quietly, take some deep breaths until you feel yourself calm down. And then ask yourself, hey, what am I missing here? What do I need to know right now? And listen to the voice of your heart. Okay, do it regularly, do it often. That's all that's required. You don't need to spend $1 zillion. You don't need to go at Tony Robbins, whatever, okay? We just need to begin to trust our heart. Okay, so let's see what else we've got here. Spirit for my pile 4s, what guidance do we have? Live your joy. Thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Oh, I already picked him up. I think it was speak your truth on top of another speak your truth, or reveal your truth or something. I have a feeling your intuition is going to tell you to speak your truth. Spirit, one more for my pile 4s. Ooh, 2 more. Lucky you. The miracle of forgiveness. Okay, Archangel Jeremiel. And then we've got manifesting miracles. This one came out in the last pile. Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world. So you guys, you are a powerful manifester. What you don't believe is possible is actually possible. Okay, like Spirit's like I almost want to like sterile. I almost want to like flick this, like there's this like little star on the third eye. Okay, like I want to like tap into that intuition there, like, hey, come alive, wake up. Okay, you guys are very, very powerful. We've got like 33s here, 44s. Definitely look up 333, look up 44. Okay, There might be some messages in there for you. But live your joy. They will support you as you follow it. Okay. As you follow your joy, they're going to support you. Okay. You're not going to fall to ruin. I promise you. Spirit is asking a lot of us collectively right now to like go for it and to really do things in a different way and to trust our intuition and to just like go for the things we've always wanted to go for and believe like there's blessings now. They have gifts to give us. Speak your truth. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. Okay. Miracle of forgiveness. Okay. So in this situation, there might be a need to forgive ourselves or to forgive others. Okay. We may not have shown up in the best way. People may not have shown up in the best way for us. If there can be forgiveness all around, I see like really a beautiful turnaround here. And then we've got manifesting miracles. So again, like this person is manifesting you. I feel like right now you're kind of cut off to that. Like you are manifesting this person, but how are you going to manifest each other? You know, you have to be on the same level. You have to like be manifesting from a place of love. If we're manifesting from a place of fear or worthlessness or rejection or any of that, like that's what Spirit wants to change here. But to know that you're very powerful and you can have exactly what you want. Okay, pile 4. Real quick, we will get some of these cards. My pile 4s. Too many. Spirit for my pile 4s. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm just going to take the first one. Contemplation. Spirit for my pile 4s. Legacy of light for my pile 4s. Oh boy. The breaking and man of the earth, woman of the sky. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of reading. Okay, if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it. Thank you for bearing with me, but these are like usually beautiful messages. I didn't mean to pull 4 and then I did. Whoops. So thank you for bearing with me. Okay, so the first one we've got is contemplation. You know what, maybe I'll just read the short version. This oracle brings you a message from your own divine nature. Come sit with me and breathe. I want to ask you something. I want you to ask me something. Together, there's a conversation that we are to have now, and there will be beautiful accord between us that overflows into all of your relationships, bringing more understanding and peace. So that's almost like God calling out and being like, hey, let's have a relationship, you know? Like contemplating, like again, that placing your hand on your heart and talking to your higher self, you know, your heart, and just being like, what am I missing? Like, what's going on? Like honoring yourself again, like coming back to a sense of yourself. Like, do you know yourself at all? And I feel like by taking this time to like, just sit there and quiet and be like, who am I? Like, what do I need to know? It's such a beautiful coming home to yourself. So easy. But it requires like trust. It requires that King of Cups energy rather than, you know, mental energy. Okay. So then we've got Legacy of Light. Okay. This oracle says to you that you have connected more powerfully with a source of spiritual guidance and instruction that is helping you fully activate your divine life mission and purpose. Okay, so you have a spiritual guide on the other side that is helping you with your divine life mission and purpose. Okay, again, like I very strongly sense really big purpose with this pile. And I don't feel like it's what you think it is because we're not trusting our intuition right now. So I feel like it's so much more than you even know. It is confirmation that however you are choosing to live your life is in service to the light, whether it be obviously so to others or not, and that your personal growth and spiritual path are helping the greater human soul evolve. So even if you're not like Tony Robbins or Wayne Dyer or, you know, Marianne Williamson, you have someone that's like kind of in the limelight for being woo-woo or like new age spiritual, whatever you choose to do in your life, whether it's like run a nonprofit or, you know, hashtag boss babe, you know, start a spandex company, that your purpose truly is helping the greater human soul evolve, like being a part of that evolution of the planet. There's a very strong spiritual purpose here, you guys. So the fact that you're not tapped into your intuition is like a really big deal because, ooh, you know, you're missing out on like a huge part of yourself. You are acknowledged as a jewel of light upon this earth, an important link in a heavenly chain of divine awakening. This oracle also brings confirmation, if needed, that relationship issues that are rising for you now are not only about your own personal healing, but about healing the emotional legacy of your ancestral lines. To do this, you may wish to journal, dance, or meditate, or dedicate a yoga practice to the healing of your ancestral inheritance, and ask that your own relationships be assisted through the karmic grace of your ancestors to step into more consciousness of love now. Damn. So for some of us, we are called in this lifetime to help heal ancestral wounds. And I mean, if you think about it, I mean, think about who your parents were and their parents and their parents and their parents. Like, it kind of came down to us, and we have to deal with all of the self-worth issues, the toxic positivity, the, you know, lack of knowing ourselves, the, you know, being told not to feel things, you know, toxic masculinity, toxic femininity, like whatever, things that have come down for us, you know, to hate others and prejudice, right? And like all of that stuff for sure. But, you know, think about the things that are like totally fucked up about your family. Okay. That's generational. Okay. We are that way because our grandparents taught our parents that, and their great grandparents taught us something. So we are here to break that and to say like, no more. Okay. We're doing it differently. And yeah, just like, it's done. Like, we're not doing that anymore. Which is a huge, huge thing. So journal, dancing, meditating, yoga practice, any of those things would be truly beautiful to help heal these lineages. And that creativity as well. Anything you can do creatively. It gets you out of, you know, it's just like beautiful, divine, feminine energy that's like healing and compassionate. It will get you in touch with your emotions and feelings again. Okay, and then we have the breaking. This oracle brings compassionate guidance that no matter what sadness or anger, despair or frustration you may feel, that Three of Swords energy, right? That heart hurt. You are being pulled apart not by dark forces, but by the loving embrace of the divine, as it strips you of that which would keep you from your divine realization. Let go and break. It is going to be the making of you. Oh, that is gorgeous. I know that's fucking painful as hell, but to understand that all the anger, despair, frustration, all of those feelings, it's not being done by other people. It's not being done by evil forces, by, you know, they did this to me, and, you know, the world sucks, and if only blah, 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 blah. You know, it's not from that place. Spirit has this all planned out for you. They have completely given you the opportunity to break, to crack open, to transform you. You know, cracks are where the light gets in, as they say. Yeah, the breaking. It reminds me of like that Chinese pottery, where it's like when the pottery cracks, they don't just throw it away. They instead fill it with like a gold filling. And that makes the pottery even more valuable. And that's you. Like, I feel like you need to see that your cracks are beautiful. You know, I learned that in photography. Some of, you know, the most ugly, you know, people in the world, like, have the best smiles and like the best, you know, there's such humanity in all of us across the board when we're photographed. It just like, sorry, side note, Yeah, allow yourselves to break, allow yourselves to crack, allow your world to fall apart. I feel like that's a very challenging ask for you, but the rewards, so worth it. Finally, sorry again, as I said, this is a lot of reading. This oracle brings you a message of sacred relationship. Oh, a man of the earth, woman of the sky. Okay. This oracle brings you a message of sacred relationship that leads to divine understanding and experience. You are being opened up to sacred relationship, either in your current relationship or one that is on its way to you now, in human relationship and in divine relationship with the heavenly beloved. Know you are worthy of it and keep a light of gentle hope and respect kindling in your heart as you anticipate the union with your beloved. Know that even when it is dark, when it challenges you, there is sacredness unfolding. The love of the divine wants to reach us not only in our happiness, but also, perhaps more so, in our darkest hour. Let it reach for you through your relatedness with another, and do not be afraid to be broken and opened. For in that cracking of what you thought you were, you shall begin to know what you are, which is heaven on earth. Ooh. That's beautiful. So you guys, like this relationship that you're manifesting, that this person is manifesting, I mean, if you remember the letter, and I highly go back and highly recommend going back to it, listen to it again. You know, they're talking about, you know, vulnerability and intimacy, and you can't have something real. You can't have like a beautiful relationship without intimacy. I was just watching something the other day. I happened on it where they were talking, oh, what was it about? They were talking about how we are not meant to grow apart from each other in relationships, or like to stagnate, or to like get bored with each other. That actually it's like you have two choices. It's like you can either get bored with each other, or you can deep dive into that intimacy again to like rediscover and rediscover and rediscover. And each time it makes you more, there's more depth there. There's more, ultimately, like so much more love there, because it's just like so much intimacy. You know, like you can't have something real. You can't have your heart filled. You can't, it's just so important. So yeah, like there's a relationship that's coming for you here, and Spirit's asking you to like get out of that darkness, out of the finger pointing, out of the blame, out of the winning at all costs, out of the ego, out of the all of that, and to bring love. I love this. It was so sweet. Know that you are worthy of it, and keep a light of gentle hope and respect kindling in your heart. Isn't that beautiful? A light of gentle hope, like a little gentle little light and respect kindling in your heart. That even if you come from two completely different worlds, okay, to just honor it as sacred. Oh, it's really beautiful. You guys, you could have it all, pile 4. Let's just do a little last little nugget, and then we will call it. I know inwardly what is right for me. Okay, your intuition knows. I look in the mirror and say to myself, I deserve all good. I deserve to be prosperous. I deserve joy. I deserve love. You are worthy, you guys. You are worthy. You are worthy. There's so much to yourself that you don't see. Okay? I am open and receptive to all good. I deserve to live in an atmosphere of joy and acceptance. Yes. Live your joy. You can't write this stuff. And then finally, I am always safe. I am always safe. I'm always safe. I'm always safe. Definitely some root chakra energy here. Like I would highly recommend watching some root chakra videos on YouTube about balancing your root chakra. It's like the chakra of like stability, security, you know, that inner child, like feeling safe and secure. I'm always safe. I am eternal. I will go on forever from experience to experience. Lifetime after lifetime, I'm shining spirit. I'm a shining spirit, a beautiful light. Okay, so I feel like that's just honoring your divinity, honestly, which you may not even believe in. It's so funny. It's like you've got such spiritual purpose, and you're like closed off to your intuition, like, no, 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 no. So anyway, pile fours, I hope this video resonated. If you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe. And ultimately, I hope you're brave, pile fours, because that sounds like a pretty incredible life that your person's manifesting. And they want you to come along for the ride. All right, much love and light to you guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. Hey, pile number 5. Final Fast and Furious. Pile number 5. Okay, so let's see if you chose this pile. This is your pile. Let's see what your love note is from your person. Alrighty. Oh, this was so funny. And that's funny. It came out as pile number 5. So I'm writing all these letters, channeling these messages, and I was done. And as like I've got my hand on the paper, I heard like, wait, there's one more, there's one more. And so I was like, all right. So this is your message. It's really cute. Wait, there's one more. I just wanted to give a shout out to my person. Boo. I'm here. And you deserve some loving. You are just the best, babe. My little firecracker. You're funny and smart, always running your sassy mouth. You're my Beyonce and I'm your Jay-Z. Except I'm not running any games on you, I swear. LOL. But you and me, we're forever. You're the best. Always taking care of me, making sure I'm eating right, running your mouth, but I know it's all because you care. Truth is, I don't deserve you, but let's not talk about it. LOL. I don't want you getting any ideas. But that's why I'm standing solid for you. You can count on me. I'm never going to let you down. You know I'll give you the world in every way I can. You're so sexy. I love to show you off. You're my little bombshell. You light up the room everywhere you go. There's lots of other girls out there, but damn if none of them compare to you. Your energy is just fire. But you're sweet too. Soft and strong, just how I like it. Anyway, didn't want to leave here without leaving you something. You know that I always show up for you. I love you, boo. You're my person to the end. To the end, you know. Love me. And your channeled song is Always Be My Boo by Alicia Keys and Usher. So this is so cute. This energy came through and it was just like so playful. And like this person's like really funny and like just kind of like likes to have a good time. But cares about his relationships. Like I kind of got the sense like he has a really good relationship with his mom or something. You know, like his mom raised him right. I just said him. So I feel like I'm channeling like a masculine energy, but it totally does not have to be. But yeah, like this came through and it just kind of sounded like, somebody that like, whose mama raised him right and, knows how to treat a girl, but also is kind of like very, funny and fun and mischievous and funny. I really love the energy. It was like really, lovely to experience. So that was your love message, pile 5. Let's see what's going on in your relationship. My pile 5s. Okay, Spirit, for my pile 5s, what is going on? Pile of 5s. Can I get one more, Spirit? Sorry, you guys, if you can hear the blower in the back. Can I get clarification on the 10 of Swords? Wow, my goodness. Can I get clarification on the Devil? Can I get okay. Man, jumping the gun here, Spirit. Can I get... and the Lovers. Yeah, that's a lot of cards. So. Okay, and then we've got Page of Cups on the bottom. Okay. Let's see here. Give me a second. Okay. So what I'm getting here. So in the past, you know, there is a big ending. I feel like you've been in a previous relationship before that wasn't great, where somebody did not treat you right. It really made you question yourself. But I feel like you really know what you deserve at this point, and I feel like or two different options here. One, like a past relationship that didn't work out, made you question your worth. But also the other side that I'm getting here is that your family life in general has been a complete shit show. And lots of endings and lots of like, you know, you've come from like not great situation background where you did not believe that you could have a happy home life. There's something about, and I'm not sure if this is relationship oriented or just in general, but there's like a fresh start here. There's something really celebrate. It's almost like I want to say that we're not, almost like we're not appreciating, not honoring, not realizing the strength of this relationship is kind of what I'm getting. There's like this new beginning. It's very celebratory. And I feel like maybe based on like everything else you've got going on, Spirit's just really asking you to honor it. There's also something here about you stepping into your power and understanding how powerful of a manifester you are. There's a lot you've had to walk away from. There's a lot of transition. Like your parents may have gotten divorced. You may have had like a really horrible family life. You may have felt like completely stuck, like you had no options in life. And then you've got this beautiful relationship that came in for you. Beautiful. Yeah, we've got the Lovers here, and then we've got the Knight of Cups. This is the most romantic dude in the deck. And I feel like for all you've been through, it's kind of hard for you to trust it. Interesting. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, I feel like this person really loves you and cares about you, but I feel like we're kind of like, we've just got a lot going on and we're not kind of like honoring the specialness, the sacredness of it. And then these two cards popped out too. I'm not really sure where they belonged. Got the Emperor and the Two of Wands reversed. And what I'm kind of getting here is that this person is showing up in their Emperor energy. They're showing up as their best self. And there's something that like we're having a really difficult time manifesting, wanting to manifest more with this person. It's almost like just kind of being distracted in life, not being able to see the bigger picture, seeing that we could have the world with this person. And or the other side of this is that based on this home life, this could be a father figure that was really maniacal, that really kind of like, and by maniacal, I mean like just like a strong presence, very commanding, domineering potentially, that kind of didn't allow us to dream for ourselves because it was such a shitty situation. For some of you, there may even be like abuse in various forms. Okay, but we didn't even believe that we could have happiness. And I feel like it's really hard for us to believe it. Interesting, you guys. Never had a reading like this. So yeah, but I feel like this is a really special relationship. Let's get some movies. Okay, we've got To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Damn it, I would meant to look this up before. I have no idea what this is about. Okay, well, take it how it resonates. If you've seen, I think it's either a show or a movie. It isn't what I thought it was last time, so I don't want to give you wrong information. Yeah, watch it for yourself. Sorry, guys. Then we've got Kissing Jessica Stein. So when this one comes out, this is a story about like a straight woman that ends up falling in love with a woman. It's a really cute movie. Falling in love with a woman, has a lesbian relationship, but toward the end, well, I won't say spoiler alert, but I feel like this is just about kind of changing things up, like changing up the narrative of your life, kind of finding out who you are for you. And I'm not saying you have to be in a lesbian relationship or anything like that, but to kind of get out there and flirt and kind of find out who you are now. Okay, because you've been through so much. Okay, that time, I feel like that time is over, like you've moved away or something. But it's like time to embrace a new beginning. And I feel like part of that is discovering who you want to be. Okay. And then we've got Bridesmaids. Yeah. So whenever this one always comes out, oh my God, it's such a funny movie. Please watch all these. Whenever Bridesmaids comes out, it always, Annie, the main character in the movie, she breaks up with her boyfriend and her business goes to shit. She used to run a bakery and she kind of like can't get out of that negative energy. And I feel like you can't get out of the energy of all that's happened to you. And we're kind of just in the stagnation of like wishing, kind of like longing for things, but not taking the action to actually like begin anything. Like overwhelmed by choices sometimes. It's just like too much of a burden to think that we can like manifest a new life. But this is like, we need to fight for our shitty life, Annie. Page of Cups energy on the bottom of this deck. We need some divine inspiration. We need a fish to come out of a cup. Like we need something interesting, something to spark us alive again. Something to give us a heartbeat, I feel like. So very interesting. Take that how that resonates, you guys. But let's get some guidance because that always kind of brings out more clarity. Really interesting. Okay. Spirit guidance from my pile fives. My pile fives. What guidance? For my pile fives. Go for it. New moon in Aries. Yeah, and you guys, when things aren't illuminated for us yet, like when we don't have all of the answers, that doesn't mean that we don't move forward. I know, easy for me to say, but yeah. Spirit wants some action. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, unleash your kindest self. So take that how that resonates. Okay, for all you've been through. Okay, we need to know who we are for ourselves, and we need to be our best self, our kindest self to ourselves. Okay, time to I feel like this is a lot about like self-forgiveness and kindness and forgiving others. Okay, forgiving people that have wounded us and hurt us. Go for it. And then we've got new moon in Cancer, relax. Okay, and then we've got full moon in Aries over here, cool your emotions. Okay, so there's a lot of like heightened emotions running wild. Talk less, feel more. Okay, take a time out for yourself. Take a time out and just kind of like be with yourself. I feel like that's really important. That's like, there's so much that isn't illuminated for you, so much clarity that you need to move forward that you feel like you're not going to get that by being around a bunch of people. Like, you're only going to get that by inner reflection. Okay. Highly recommend. And we've got Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, lots of Aries. That you could be any of those signs, or you could just have that in your chart, or not. Sometimes it's just the energy coming out. Peaceful warrior. You guys, it's really interesting. Like, I wasn't getting like a whole lot of, I mean, there was a lot of tumultuous stuff in the past, but something about a peaceful warrior. Like, there's a lot of battle here. A lot that we need to kind of like simmer down. Okay, a lot of fiery energy. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. Okay, so maybe we're like still battling some family members or previous relationships, or, you guys will have to let me know in the comments. But yeah, we want to do this all from a place of kindness and love. Unleash your kindest self. Okay. Spirit animal, trustworthy friends, and healthy choices. Okay, so we've got spirit animal. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. So when this card comes up for me, it can mean a few different things. It means snuggle up with your pet if you've got one, okay, because they're very healing creatures. Also, if there are any animals that come into your life quite often, like you see a whole bunch of tigers or, fish or birds, if you kind of keep seeing recurring animals in a way that feels very like, holy crap, it's the third time I've seen this crow, on a billboard or, on a TV show or, whatever. If there's like a recurring animal that comes up, I want you to Google the spiritual meaning of that animal, because usually there's messages in there for us. Trustworthy friends. Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. Yeah, I feel like in the past, especially, there just weren't a lot of people that you could trust. You just kind of had to do it on your own, which makes you, a formidable person. But yeah, it's like a heavy burden to carry. And I feel like this is also saying, like, the people that you know to be trustworthy are trustworthy. Okay. And then healthy choices. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy choices, healthy decisions. So I feel like we are making decisions for ourselves to treat ourselves with kindness, to, any practices that you can put into place to be kind to ourselves, yoga, dancing, meditation, creativity, but just making healthy choices for ourselves, like cutting out people in situations that no longer serve us, taking care of ourselves, watch the drinking, the smoking, the eating, make choices for ourselves that empower us and make us feel good, because we don't want more of the same. Okay. We have to take care of number one. Okay, you guys. Let's get some more guidance here. Got success. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor and integrity. Okay, so if any of you have been worried about the outcomes to things, okay, Spirit's like, no, like when we start making healthy choices for ourselves, healthy decisions for ourselves. Okay, that pays off exponentially. You wouldn't even believe, just in a week's time. Okay, we've got harvest. Yeah, this is your time to reap the rewards. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. This is your time to receive, you guys. Okay, you've been through some shit in the past. Okay, this is your time to just like take care of yourself. Number one, first and foremost. Okay, take that time out to respect yourself, get to know yourself again. Fight for your shitty life because Spirit has blessings coming for you, okay? When we get dealt a bad hand and we learn something out of it and we grow and evolve, there are blessings on the other end of that. You have no idea. Okay, Spirit, can I get one more from my pile fives? And I also feel like this is about believing again. Believing that you can have good, amazing things. Okay? Harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with loving care. So again, I feel like that's that practice of, you know, cooling your emotions and kind of acting even keeled and, you know, being kind to ourselves and, you know, being that peaceful warrior. Okay. And then we've got study. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. A couple things here real quick. We've got 3 here, and we got, so there's, this is also, as I create, like something about creativity here too. Okay. Trusting our intuition, being very creative. Part of that, I feel like, is that healthy choices practice, like learning how to, like, when, you know, we're feeling hot-headed, or when we're very emotional, or remembering the past, or having panic attacks, or being triggered, to channel that through some kind of creative energy. Okay. And then we've got study, which is about, you know, taking a deep dive into something of interest, sometimes finding a mentor. But yeah, just if you've been looking to go to school, or if you wanted to learn more about, you know, whatever, like if you've been looking for that sign, this is your sign. I also feel like this is a study of self, you know, to do some shadow work, to really take a deep dive into who we are, to rediscover ourselves again. Okay. You've been through a lot, pile 5. I'm not gonna lie, like I feel that energy. You've been through a lot. You're powerful, you're strong, you're resilient. Now Spirit is asking us to soften a little bit so that we can bring that divine light into ourselves, so we can remember our divinity. And maybe some of that divinity was stolen in childhood. Maybe some innocence was lost. Okay, but you're still a child of the light. You are still so beautiful and so much more than the experiences that you've experienced. Pile 5, Spirit. What do you have for these guys? Pile 5. The light field. Can I get one more? Oop, there it is. Cosmic butterfly and the temple. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, I'm just going to read the short version here. This oracle brings you guidance that you're connecting with a field of awareness that is real, and that you're protected by light as you do so. It is confirming that there is nothing for you to fear, and that those that have passed on or will pass on in future will always be safely held in love. It is also confirmation that there are very real bonds that connect you to your loved ones, past, present, and future, that are beyond the confines of time and space. So for some of you, some of that past family life might be that you actually lost a loved one, and I totally missed that. I'm actually going to read this one, you guys, because it feels important, okay? You are very open to the other side. The veil that separates the worlds is very fine for you, for there is much love in your heart, and love exists beyond all barriers, including those of time, distance, and even death. If you wish to communicate with those that have passed on, do so through your heart. If you want to communicate energetically with your beloved, even though you're separated in physical location, then you can do so now. If your psychic abilities are opening and you need confirmation or reassurance, accept this message of guidance as being such. Also, that study card. I didn't say it, but I was getting that with that study card. You can do so now. If your psychic abilities are opening and you need confirmation or reassurance, accept this message of guidance as being such. Those who have passed on can be received fully and peacefully into the light, and your love guides them home. The messages that you sense in your own heart that come from unconditional love, that uplift and reassure, can be trusted. The light is so close to you, beloved. It surrounds you as you glow from within. Wow, you guys. First of all, if you have lost any loved ones, like, I'm so sorry for your loss. That's extremely painful. And also, yeah, if there's any psychic development, intuitive, abilities, if you've ever had dreams as a child, oftentimes, those that are most empathic tend to be the most psychic, because we're so in touch with our feelings, our emotions. It's really easy for us to kind of tap into because we're receptive to energy. We just want to make sure that we are protecting our energy as well. Cosmic Butterfly. This message for you from the Oracle is that if your life feels like it is falling apart, then take heart, for it is falling apart to come back together in a new way. You are going through rebirth, just like a butterfly in a chrysalis. The agony and the delight, the sense of dying and being truly alive, can all be held in the serene space of your heart. Surrender into what you are becoming now, and I know that what you are leaving behind is but a shell that once will have held your fast emerging new self. Yeah, you guys have broken apart, and this is like a new beginning that needs to happen. To realize that we are powerfully manifesting all of this. And that we can honor it with serenity in our heart, that we don't have to experience it in such like a tumultuous way, okay? And then finally, the Temple. I know, easier said than done. Okay, this oracle brings guidance to take time out, yes, to smell the flowers, savor the pleasures of life, and renew your connection to the inner lover. Your sensuality wants to come out and play. You are encouraged to explore scent, touch, taste, and feeling. You're encouraged to play with color. What moves you? What brings you into connection with yourself in this moment again? It is the wholeness of divine self-connection and sacred space that will best nourish you now. And for some of you, you might be in a same-sex relationship with that Kissing Jessica Stein card. I could have totally missed that ballgame. But yeah, explore, scent, touch, taste, and feeling. I feel like there's just play with color, like that rediscovery of self, like trying new things, like kind of breaking out of a box that you've always been in. Okay, let's get one more. Pile 5, this has been really interesting, and you'll have to let me know in the comments all that's going on, but if this resonates for you, yeah. Okay, Spirit for my pile 5s. And one last little nugget for my pile 5s. I listen with love to my body's messages. I take a nice deep breath and release all resistance to healing. Whew. Pile 5. You guys have been through a lot. A lot. Know that you have all the tools within you to manifest healing, to manifest a new life for yourself, to manifest spiritual abilities, to manifest peace, to manifest a new sense of self, okay? And it seems like you've got a great person on the other end that's there for you as well. Maybe don't be afraid to open up to them about all you're going through, okay? All right, Pile Fives, if you like this video, if it resonated for you, please hit the like button, please share, please subscribe, please let people know that I'm here. I'd be super grateful, and I will catch you on my next video. Okay, love and light to you guys. Bye.